Prioritising puts you in control of what you're doing. We explored what prioritisation means in our video, How Prioritising Helps You Succeed. You may want to prioritise, but find you're too busy or overwhelmed. Maybe you're caught up in reacting to things. Reacting can be a habit. Often, when you look back on your week, you can find small bits of time that you could have used better. In this video, we'll discuss two topics: what reacting is and what you can do instead, and how to prioritise when you're busy or overwhelmed. Reacting is doing things just because they come up. That could be something that someone puts in front of you, it could be something that pops into your mind, or it could be something that someone just rang you about. But do you actually need to act straight away? Are you doing it because you're afraid you'll forget something? If so, write that thing down and do the task when time suits you better. If you're dropping everything to get something done for a client or colleague, make sure you've understood the expectations correctly. Consider asking if they really need it from you right now. They may not realise that the deadline will be harder for you than you both expect. People often underestimate how long things take. Reacting means not doing something that might be more important or urgent. Maybe you need to give yourself permission to say no, especially if saying yes means you don't finish an urgent and critical task, or you miss out on things you want to do, like spending time with your family. Do things deliberately and with reason instead of simply reacting. To break the habit of reacting, you need to prioritise. Learn your signs of strain so you don't get overwhelmed in the first place. Are you getting snappy? Drinking too much coffee? Avoiding people? Everyone is different. Act when you notice your signs and do it sooner rather than later. But what if you're already too busy or overwhelmed? How do you prioritise? Here are 7 tips. Use one or more of them, whichever works for you. Tip number 1, change your environment. What about working in a cafe for a few hours, a library, or a different room? A different environment can help you see things in a different way. Tip number 2, cut your to-do list in half. Be ruthless. Prioritisation is about manageable chunks. If your list is too long, you're unlikely to get everything done or done well. If something in the bottom half needs to be done, swap that task with something in the top half. Give yourself permission to temporarily forget about anything you can't do today. Tip number 3, ask yourself quick questions before you start your day. For example, you could ask, what do I want to achieve today? Then focus on the things or the one thing that will help you achieve your goals as you go about your day. Tip number 4, try something different and see what happens. Test your assumptions. Can you shorten or simplify your marketing post, for example? Can that 1-hour meeting actually be an email? Tip number 5, delay, delegate, or outsource. If you work alone and don't have anyone to delegate to, delay the task or outsource it. Outsourcing is a way of delegating. For example, if you can't afford to pay someone, can you get a family member to help, even if it's just with a few small tasks? Tip number 6, contact someone. Talk to them about how you are, share your workspace, or bounce ideas off them. Talking may not immediately get tasks done, but it can put you in a different frame of mind and help you find solutions and make decisions. Tip number 7, take meaningful and regular breaks. Breaks are your way of investing in your business and yourself so that you can continue to think and work well. Taking breaks is really good, but you need to finish your break feeling good and relaxed, or at least better than when you started. The secret is doing things that you enjoy and that give you energy, like going for a walk instead of sitting in your office and being on your phone. It's important that you do things that make you feel good, relaxing with purpose and focus. Breaks are about catching your breath. Regular breaks and days off are very important. If you can, take the occasional afternoon off for something that you enjoy. To summarise, Don't just react to what's in front of you. When you're really busy or overwhelmed, try to change your environment, what you're doing and how you're doing it, or how you take breaks. Download our tips on this page on how to prioritise when you're busy or overwhelmed. If you'd like to know how to get started with prioritising or how to figure out what to do first, watch our video, How to Balance Work and Life.